Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well today. Once again, as the title says, I'm sorry, but we are going to milk this story until we sign the player. Yeah, you remember the time where we were after Kai Havertz and literally every single video is about Kai Havertz, every single thumbnail has Kai Havertz, not just myself, the other lads too, they know they're guilty of it. We are going through the same process with Erling Haaland. Yeah, it's happening. We are going to sign this guy, and today I am going to convince you guys with two bits of information as to why I'm so confident that we are going to make this happen. And if it doesn't, I will be a little bit surprised, and I'm sure there'll be some underlying factor as to why it's not happened, but I would be surprised if we don't at least give it one hell of a shot for us to sign Erling Haaland. And if there's one fundamental thing to remember with Chelsea and Roman Abramovich is when Roman Abramovich wants something, Roman Abramovich gets it. Before we get into today's video, I'm going to ask you guys, if you are new, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded. Let's get into today's nitty gritty. And yes, of course, it's about Erling Haaland, and I am going to try and make you feel a little bit more positive on this situation and a little bit happier and a little bit more confident, because I've seen your comments. Yeah, the last couple of videos have involved Erling Haaland, and I've read your comments and I've glanced upon them and had a little breakdown as to what people think and are they optimistic, are they not? And weirdly enough, I'm seeing quite a few of you, still the minority, but a few of you saying, I don't think this is going to happen. I think Man City are going to get him. He's definitely going to Madrid. We haven't got a chance. Everyone's entitled to their opinion, but I am here to provide you some information that I hope is going to change that. And not just change that, I'm not here to change your opinion. I'm here to make you feel more confident on us getting Haaland at the end of the day. Now let's get to exhibit number one. Here it is. Nobody is buying Erling Haaland for £100 million this summer. It is more likely to be £150 million plus agent fees if a deal is to be struck. No club will get a bargain buy. Man City are reluctant due to financial fair play, FFP. If Roman Abramovich wants to really sign Erling Haaland, then Chelsea will go for it. So as predicted, and I said this 2 videos ago when talking about Erling Haaland, I did mention I would be surprised if this figure was in and around 100 million. There is no way that they are going to sell Erling Haaland for £100 million. That's just too cheap. It's ridiculous. 20 years old, at the prime of his career at the moment, absolutely killing it, breaking records left, right and centre, the hottest prospect in world football alongside Kylian Mbappe. I think it's clear as day that the fee is going to be near to 200 million instead of near to 100 million. It is going to be 150 million minimum. The fact that Chelsea sold Eden Hazard for a total of 130 million, that Neymar went for ridiculous money that we shouldn't even be discussing, 200 plus, ridiculous stuff. Erling Haaland with so much potential and so much security in the deal that he is going to become one of the best players in the world. If he's not there already, it's nuts the development that Erling Haaland is going in. He is definitely going to cost so much money, which is why I've said that when Roman wants to splash and he's happy to do so, we will. And this is why I'm saying there's a good chance we could go for it, because I don't see many clubs, especially in the crisis that the world is in at the moment. And specifically, many football clubs are very, very hesitant to even think of trying to spend that much money, whereas Chelsea are in such a good financial situation compared to other clubs. Chelsea have really, really looked after themselves in terms of finances, balancing the books, net spend, and really providing their security whilst the world goes through what it's going through at the moment. Other clubs are finding it really difficult. Chelsea have protected their assets very, very well. So I'm going to up it a little more, because maybe some of you are not convinced yet. Maybe some of you are looking and going, nah, it's not happening, right? Well, let's show you exhibit number 2. Here it is. From goal, Roman Abramovich has given Chelsea the green light to sign Erling Haaland from Borussia Dortmund, according to BILD. I mean, look, at this point, if you're not convinced, then there's nothing I can do. That's just the truth. It's clear as day. Roman wants this man. And as I said earlier on in the video, whatever Roman wants, Roman gets. So I honestly, with the fact as well that Man City are reluctant to spend such astronomical amounts of money due to FFP, I said this yesterday, they've been in trouble with FFP in the past. They know that if they violate that thing one more time, there's going to be repercussions. They are such a lucky football club. And I don't know what happened, but the last time they broke FFP, they were not punished. They went completely scot-free. I think they got some peanut fine and a slap on the wrist. Honestly, absolutely nothing. No punishment whatsoever. So if they've managed to get themselves on UEFA's good side and done some under the table stuff and whatnot, I'm not here to say that there's any corruption going on, but hey, let's face it, UEFA, FIFA, whoever, we wouldn't be surprised. If they even think of violating FFP again, I'm not so sure if they're going to be given a green pass, just like they were the last time they violated. So, you know, I can understand why they would be reluctant. Also, as I've said, the fact of the situation that the world, not just football clubs, are in at the moment and struggling with money, it would be understandable as to why Man City would be reluctant to spend that much money. And Man City are not a selling club. Chelsea are very happy to buy and then sell. You know, buy players for big money and start selling a couple to balance the books out. Man City don't really function like that. Man City just spend. That's it. They don't sell. Who was it that they sold last for big money, or at least, you know, a substantial amount of selling just to balance the books out? They don't do that. There's no need for them to balance any books out. The books are already balanced because of Sheikh Mansour. Whereas with Chelsea, yes, Roman is loaded, but Roman is always a distance away. He's only ready to inject money if the club needs it. If not, he is someone that tries to make sure that Chelsea are self-sufficient and generating its own revenue, generating its own profit. That way it can function by itself without Roman having to inject more. He's injected enough. I think we can understand that. But he is someone and an owner that, if it needs to be done to try and take the club to the next level, to accomplish things that they're not accomplishing at the moment, to try and take Chelsea to that next level, Roman Abramovich is more than happy to inject a little more. Because let's face it, to him, 200 million? It's like, you know, 20 quid to me and you. So this is a very, very good sign. Obviously, in terms of Erling Haaland, there are 3 clubs that we know want him and are ready to put a bid on the table. Man City reluctant to enter a bidding war, which works in our favour because we are always happy for a bidding war. Not a problem. We will definitely start that up. We want the smoke. Bring it on. But aside from City, Chelsea, there's Real Madrid that are interested in Erling Haaland. But again, Real Madrid, and this isn't just a Real Madrid thing, this is a Spanish thing. There are many Spanish clubs that seem to be struggling financially. With Real Madrid, there is an issue, and I'm not sure exactly how this functions, but Real Madrid are owned by their supporters. The club is owned by the fans, and it's one of the few clubs in world football that actually has that setup. There is a history of Real Madrid and the hierarchy in Spain. When you look at the King of Spain, I know that's why they're called Real Madrid, Real meaning royal in Spanish. There is a royal link there, and I don't know how far back that goes, or if there is any relevancy to that now. However, they know that Real Madrid are owned by the supporters. So in terms of budget, in terms of money, in terms of investment that's needed to try and take the club to the next level, even though Real Madrid don't need taking to the next level, I think we can understand that. But in terms of on the pitch at the moment, they're not exactly the best team, are they? And I think they want to try and bring themselves back to the top. However, spending that much money on Erling Haaland is going to be an issue, especially in today's climate. I don't think they have the capacity, like a City or a Chelsea, that have a multi-billionaire owner that's ready to just go, hang on, all right, here's the check. Here you go. They don't have that. They don't have that. So the fact that Man City, just them, with Sheikh Mansour, are reluctant, mainly because of their breach of FFP in the past, I think Chelsea are in pole position. And if Roman wants something, as I said earlier on, Roman gets it. I think it's looking very, very good for Chelsea Football Club in the pursuit for Erling Haaland. So We'll see what happens. I hope that's convinced you. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. What are your thoughts on this whole situation? And what are your thoughts in terms of Chelsea's pursuit for Erling Haaland? Do you see us in pole position? Do you see us getting him like we got Werner, like we got Havertz, like we got these signings that we were chasing before, and we were all a little bit 50-50 as if it was going to happen or not? Haaland has now come up. We're in a good position. City are reluctant. Real Madrid, not sure if they have the cash. I mean, is it looking good, or do you still have any underlying factors that I may not have mentioned that you wish to bring up? Let me know in the comments. I would love to hear it. Hit the subscribe button if you are new. Hit that notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded. Be sure to catch my preview tomorrow for Chelsea versus Manchester United after Man United's result yesterday and the display that they had on offer, which wasn't fantastic, but it's given us little indication as to what to expect on Sunday. So I'll get into all the details tomorrow. Make sure your eyes are peeled for it. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a good one. Look after yourselves. Take care and peace.